One-upmanship.
4-0 atas Timor Leste.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Jim, this one always matters. Things have got underway here pretty... 5-1! Quality ball. Nice. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is a great pick out. No, that's been intercepted. That is one way to stop it. Can he get it through?
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, good spread. Plenty of space here. It's a promising position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the coast. Excellent challenge, uncompromising. A sharp little ball here, and he's intervened well there, played into space. And that is a little undercooked, and he's got the beating of his man. Great ball, Judge, surely! Strike, and a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It is a super start. So far, so very good.
Guys yang baru gabung, jangan lupa
Looks a
dibantu
decent
like-nya
ball,
guys ya.
and he's picked it up out wide. Now, what about a counter?
That's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave no chance to get on the...
There's a beautiful simplicity of this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's found a way through. Can he finish? Turn in next to no time. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Way too good, Tito. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? There's
Shoots! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He hits the net. Right back in the game. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings. Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Nicely intercepted. And here's the chance to counter. It's a promising position. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Offset. Gol. Aduh, tendangannya masih ke angkasa guys ya. Tendangannya masih melenceng jauh. Tendangan dari Made.
Tries to play it through. Can he get on the end of this? He's on a decent chance! He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, you have to
Ayo, yang baru gabung, yang
credit
belum like, yang belum subscribe, jangan lupa dibantu
and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
So smooth, a signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defense.
Di menit ke-65 sudah 20 menit pertandingan babak kedua dimulai. Indonesia masih belum mencetak gol ya guys ya. Untuk sementara ini pertandingan masih 4-0 ya guys ya. Di babak kedua sudah jalan 20 menit, Indonesia belum mencetak satu gol.
We have ourselves a real game
Iya,
here.
ada 3
They're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
berhasil
Cross into the box.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
In once more. Great vision. That's been cut out, well played. Quick look, then plays it in. Big chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I just wonder what
guys
was
yang
on
baru
his
gabung, yang
mind.
belum like, yang belum subscribe, jangan lupa dibantu like dan subscribe nya guys.
Well, played right into his path. Well, that was very necessary. Indonesia have scored 2 quick goals here and are right back on level terms. That's going to go a long way. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. First quarter of an hour gone. And the pass is intercepted. Hits the shot! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Shot, gocek. Waduh, ya.
A horrible blip. A horrible blip. A situation utterly avoidable. And has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball through a very strong pressing wave.
Wah, kayak susah. Sekarang Indonesia pertahanannya bagus banget. Oke, yuk serangan balik dari timnas Indonesia. Wah, kelamaan. Tidak pelanggaran gitu kan. Ayo yang baru gabung, yang belum like, yang belum subscribe, jangan lupa dibantu ya guys. Di menit ke-67
Well, this is what we've
Indonesia
been waiting
masih
for. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
looking for the run. That is good alertness. Well, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Lovely, now then. And the finish! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Clear pass.
Gol. Aduh, hampir Indonesia gol pertama di babak yang kedua.
Again.
Hampir gol, guys.
Indonesia 2 up and into a position of real strength.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought
Yeah.
that when the last one went in.
Played into space. And he's picked it up out wide. That's good play. Has a shot! Spectacular save.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
It's an inviting looking ball that. Driving on and making good progress. Great chance! Collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Gol, tambah lagi.
If they don't stay
Gol.
focused all the
Aduh,
time, they're
hampir,
going to be late to
guys.
pay.
Hampir gol salto lagi ya. Bolanya tidak kena.
Looking to play him in. No, it's come to nothing. Chance here to counter. And he's managed to get free. Now, can they get him away? That has found him in acres of space. Pass somewhat off target.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Out to the right. He's picked his way through. Chance to deliver. Big header!
Wih, ini
Offside that time.
untung offset ya guys ya. Dua pemain. Wih, wah, tendangan dari luar kotak penalti, namun tendangannya masih bisa ditangkap oleh kiper Timor Leste ya. Yuk, bagi kalian yang bergabung, yang belum like, yang belum subscribe, jangan lupa dibantu like dan subscribe.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Threads one in. He's having a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Bagus.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now this could be a chance. Cross to the red post. Tries to pass it through. Back into the middle. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. And that pass just didn't quite work. Looking for options for movement. Oh, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not been picked out.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Shot a goal!
Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
He's had it taken off him. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what
Waduh,
would have happened
kebobolan.
otherwise.
Wah,
It's
hampir aja Indonesia
admirable, but
kebobolan, guys.
ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Timor Leste peluang pertama di babak yang kedua,
Nice and easy for the
hampir
goalkeeper.
2 gol Indonesia.
Aims beyond the defence. And the shot!
Aduh,
He's there to melt it away.
hampir di depan gawang itu. Bagus.
There's the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Pertandingan sudah memasuki menit ke-75 guys ya. Indonesia masih kesulitan mencetak gol di babak yang kedua guys. Skor masih 4-0 guys ya.
Knocks it into space. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Timor Leste clearly should have gone for the easier pass.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Indonesia, their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Here's the header! Blocks! That's really good defending. Driving forward. Nicely weighted ball. That's an errant pass. Nicely aimed pass. Looking for the run. Chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Extravagant effort! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. It wasn't too far off either.
He's felt that, hasn't he? Tries to pass it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Looking for options for movement. That pass has been well intercepted.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. That's a simple one for the keeper. Well, that's well spotted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Indonesia heading towards the half-time, and he's decided to go for it. That is doing no harm at all.
Indonesia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. Good running with the ball. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he spark a counter here?
Looks a good ball through.
Chance for a shot! And it's in.
Just one goal in it now.
Game on! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Wih, mantap. Apa?
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Good running, strong and purposeful. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, good looking ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And a chance! He has done it! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Back in possession and ready to go again.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get it through? He's through, it's one on real chance! Goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal. 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have a break. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
And it's hoisted clear. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, some tackle that. They would have been quick to recover this. That has been clubbed away. He's there to retrieve it.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now that's well seen too. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played. Not the most convincing of passes. He's really drilled it.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target. well manoeuvred. Good ball, good take.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's in on goal. He's shooting.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's surging through.
Oh, really well
Big
played.
chance. Must tries a shot. And that would have been some goal.
Okay, credit him for his willingness to run at people, but you really shouldn't be afforded so much space down the middle of the pitch.
And the half-time whistle goes. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if
Goal!
this carries on.
Aduh,
This is insanely good.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Indonesia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Looking to play him in. It's a threatening ball. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. It's level again. What a match we have.
Wow, this is so good. I mean,
Guys,
seriously
yang baru
good.
gabung,
They're
yang
putting
belum
on
like, yang
quite
belum
a show
subscribe,
here
jangan
for
lupa
us.
dibantu like dan subscribe ya guys.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Indonesia really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum, but they have to be careful not to overstretch themselves and pay a price.
That looks a decent ball. Out of play for a goal kick. Aimed beyond the defence. This looks promising. He's in a great position here, and he shoots! Now,
Yes.
the lead changes
Yes, yang
hands
baru gabung,
again.
yang belum like, yang belum subscribe, jangan lupa dibantu like dan subscribe ya guys ya.
A momentary
Bagi kalian
lapse,
yang baru gabung,
mercilessly
yang belum
exploited.
like, yang belum
They were
subscribe, jangan lupa dibantu
absolutely
like dan
lethal.
subscribe ya
Well,
guys.
a little more decisiveness on the ball, that probably wouldn't have
Oke,
happened,
pertandingan
but still, it was
memasuki
very well
menit ke
played.
87 guys ya. Pertandingan memasuki menit ke 87, Indonesia masih kesulitan mencetak 1 gol di babak yang kedua guys ya. Skor masih belum berubah, skor masih 4-0. Unggul di babak yang pertama. Sedangkan di babak kedua Indonesia masih belum bisa mencetak 1 gol pun ya guys ya. Itu gawang Timor Leste. Jadi skor masih belum berubah. 4-0 untuk unggulan.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager
Ayo bagi kalian
screaming
yang
on
baru
the
gabung, yang
touchline,
belum like, yang
telling
belum
his team
subscribe,
to
jangan lupa
calm
dibantu
down.
like dan
But
subscribe
they'll
ya
need
guys.
to
He's had a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but just to
Bagi kalian yang baru gabung, yang belum like, yang belum subscribe, jangan lupa dibantu like dan subscribe ya guys ya.
was a given. It always was. Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like finishing it off was much simpler after that.
Untuk timnas Indonesia akan berbuah gol di menit akhir babak yang kedua, guys.
That is remarkable.
Waduh. Lagi dan lagi masih belum bisa mencetak gol ya, guys ya.
So the lead now is 2. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, that's beautifully weighted.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Everything up to the final pass.
Goes for a shot! In he goes again. Yes! And they are cruising away.
Oke, guys, pertandingan
And
memasuki
he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
detik terakhir ya, guys ya, sebelum waktu normal babak yang kedua berakhir, guys. Kita akan lihat berapa waktu tambahan yang akan diberikan di babak yang kedua ini, guys ya.
Another one.
Dan Indonesia
This
di
must
babak
be
kedua
his
masih belum
personal high.
mampu mencetak 1 gol pun ya, guys ya. Oh, 2 menit saja, guys. Tambahan waktunya 2 menit saja,
Starting
guys
to
ya.
look like a done deal now. Well, that's really
Ayo dong,
winded
bisa
the
dong, yuk.
opposition. You
Tambah
can
1
see
gol
their
aja, yuk.
manager screaming
Supaya
on the touchline,
bisa
telling his
menggeser
team
Vietnam
to
nih.
calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
It's in space and looking for options. And it's played in.
Wih, bisa, guys.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Most accurate pass. He's through here. He is through here. Goes to finish.
Aduh,
Oh,
hampir
didn't
aja, guys.
catch it right.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do every
Aduh,
chance they get.
flashing ya tendangannya ya. Yo, yang bagi kalian yang baru gabung, yang belum like, subscribe, jangan lupa dibantu like dan subscribe-nya, guys.
That has been knocked clear.
Sayang babak belum bisa
And
cetak
now
gol,
they can
jadi
spring out of defence.
pergantian babak 2 gak berhasil, betul nih.
That has been slung wide.
Wah, sesuai thumbnail dong, berarti dong.
Through.
Sesuai thumbnail ya. Thumbnailnya gak berubah. 4-0.
Indonesia do have a
Kirain
chance to
bakalan
counter
nambah
here.
gol 1 gol aja ya.
Indonesia
Couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
good challenge, excellent challenge. Indonesia can't breathe
Ayo dong,
again.
1 gol aja,
Just-
1 gol lagi yo.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Ayo yang bagi kalian yang baru gabung, yang belum like, yang belum subscribe, jangan lupa dibantu like dan subscribe, guys. Setelah pertandingan melawan Timor Leste, nanti Indonesia akan melawan Malaysia, guys, di pertandingan kedua.
Now the delivery.
Di pertandingan kedua, timnas Indonesia akan bertemu dengan
Oh, this looks
Malaysia.
sharp. So what can they make of this?
Gacor awal doang, sisanya main play parah, batinnya nggak ngerti pemain yang bagus.
Well, he got
Kata
ripped because he
Karsi.
was under pressure.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Mungkin faktor ini kali ya, faktor udah pada kecapean kali ya.
And the counter is on.
Melawan Malaysia kita akan hancur.
He latched onto this. It's come through and he's had a quick look
Optimis guys, pasti
inside.
menang guys, santai aja.
Punched away.
Lawan Malaysia mah bisa nih. Soalnya kita tuan rumah guys ya. Kita tuan rumah guys, nggak usah takut. Lawan Malaysia nggak usah takut. Tuan rumah nih pasti. Ini mungkin strategi ya.
Great vision.
Nyimpen tenaga buat pertandingan lawan Malaysia nih.
He's
Ini
shifting through
strategi
the gears
simpen
here.
tenaga buat pertandingan melawan Malaysia ya.
And he lines up. He's got goal. Outstanding save to keep that
Jadi
out.
bagi kalian yang baru gabung, yang belum like, yang belum subscribe, jangan lupa dibantu like dan subscribe-nya dulu guys. Tahan. Oke,
Threads one
serangan
in.
balik.
Can he get on the end of this?
Apakah Apakah ini akan jadi gol bagus?
He takes a shot. Oh, he's been and it's come back out to him.
Wait, gol dong sih.
Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time. And this last line of defense, you don't get it
Udah lewat
right.
garis, udah lewat garis. Plus. Oh. Ya, baik kalian yang baru gabung, yang belum like, yang belum subscribe, jangan lupa di subscribe lagi ya. Pertandingan berikutnya Indonesia akan melawan Malaysia, guys.
Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Shoots! Take that with style.
Ayo. Semangat lawan Malaysia ya.
Continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at. Well, I
Sayang
think
sekali timnas Indonesia gagal mencetak gol tambahan di babak yang kedua ya guys ya. Skor tidak berubah. Indonesia tetap tidak menambahkan gol ya guys ya. Mas
so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when
Tapi
the
gol
last one went
keempatnya bagus ya guys. Gol keempatnya salto ya. Gol keempat timnas Indonesia atau gol terakhir ya.
Great
Gol
work on the
terakhir
overlap.
timnas Indonesia melawan Timor Leste
Referee has his
itu
flag
melalui
raised for
tendangan
offside.
salto guys.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
Dapat, bagus.
Ball's gone astray.
Sabar.
Just eases him off the
Oke,
ball.
yuk, serangan balik.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Good read, needed to be. Could move up a gear here. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, that's fabulous.
Itu.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Mas, tahan.
And he was quick to react.
Sini. Nah, sip. Nanti abis ini kita akan melawan Malaysia guys ya. Timnas Indonesia akan melawan Malaysia.
Threads one in.
Coba.
Has found him in acres of space. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Offset dong.
Substitution. And then for the first substitution of the game.
Ya,
And the keeper's given it
kalau
away.
umpan.
Big chance!
Santai, kipernya
Ball
bagus
now, there's a chase
dong.
on to retrieve it.
Gak usah khawatir, kipernya tanggung jawab.
Can he get it through?
Umpan lagi. Umpan. Aduh
Here's a corner.
bang.
Indonesia get their fourth corner.
Gol salto, aduh itu kalau salto gol tuh.
Sixth sense.
Kalau kata itu aduh, bisa gol tuh.
Great chance!
Wah itu ya
To
kayak
get it clear again.
timnas Indonesia ya. Golnya gol salto guys.
Trying to... There's the header!
Aduh, tadi golnya salto aja ya.
Yeah, the referee
Ya,
has
offset.
his assistant's raised flag. Has
Apaan?
threw the goal out for
Aduh.
offside.
Disappointments and relief on
Apaan
either
sih?
side.
Offset
Nothing
sih.
doing.
Oh iya, kirain yang ini nih. Kirain yang nyundul nomor 10, ternyata yang nyundul nomor 11. Oke guys, yang baru gabung, yang belum like, yang belum subscribe, jangan lupa dibantu like dan subscribe nya guys ya.
And That has left him in a heap.
Ya
Good take. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, what a ball! Can he stop it going out? And a chance! It's there! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but it all counts.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Dia bisa dia masih
And it
nyimpannya.
didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Umpan lagi ya.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Now, can they get him away? Looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here.
Guys, prediksi kalian timnas Indonesia melawan Malaysia berapa guys?
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Next pertandingan
He's got plenty of
Indonesia
space out
melawan
wide here.
Malaysia.
Played in deep. And the keeper beats it away. It's really well. Tries from a long way out. And he's missed it.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
That is ended up in no man's land. It's not gone well.
Ayo, ini kemana kau? Ayo, sini. Kemana? Oke. Awas ya.
Looks a cracking ball. It is certainly onside here.
Offset dong,
Seems to
offset
shoot.
dong. Udah offset, gol
He's
lagi.
put it wide.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him
Udah
nightmares for a
offset,
while.
gol lagi.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's found a way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And the shots!
Gitu dong. Respect.
And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And now he has two.
Mantap.
Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Now there's a fine ball. Real chance! They're up to 5 corners now. Point blank! And that's past the post. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that could set him on his way.
Tahan.
Chance, surely! They've done it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Number 9.
Banget itu. Jangan lupa tuh.
Still trying to make a game of this. Looking for options for movement. Nicely weighted ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Big chance! And he's steered it beyond the post.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Tries to pass it through. Distributed tidily. Plays a sharp little ball here. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Timor Leste clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And now the breakaway. He's shifting through the gears here. Great vision. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, he's played it in low. And they can counter here. That's been slipped through. And that was very necessary. And he's straight offside. Driving
That
forward.
was lovely, that.
And the shots! They've scored! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
After 81 minutes, and that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now that looks a decent ball, and that could set him on his way. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, that is a nice touch. Plays it across. There's the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And reclaimed it in a trice. Driving on and making good progress. Well, played right into his path. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Over to the left. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, no joy this time.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He won't be happy with that one.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
To block the defence. He's had a shot! No mistake! It could be offline! 2 more needed! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So is this the start of a comeback? Oh, important interception. Out to the left it goes. Looking for the run. And there's Green. Tries a shot! Off the post!
Offset dong.
It's in! Late corner! Late goal! This will be one frantic ending! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
26.
We have got ourselves a game here. Knocks it into space. Very much into the last knockings. That was nowhere near his best. That's a good run down the left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Hits it first time! He's got it all! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Datar lurus. Nggak ada.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there is some activity down the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it. I think that's happened in this case.
Indonesia could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to...
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot.
Apa pansit?
Indonesia
Wait,
really
kenapa
could have
itu?
done without this. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince him to change his mind now.
Tang diving tuh sit. Mana sih sitnya nih? Ini bisa mencetak gol ya? Bisa tepis. Tepis.
Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
As if three weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. This is threatening to become a really good game. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. We are into overtime. Looking for options for movement.
Ya
The
ampun.
defence. He's on it, getting away. He's got away. Shot a goal! Sticks it away. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. And that really is
thing, having the composure to score is another.
All square again, the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time. Yeah, the jostling for position has begun. Hardly any breathing space.
And a shot!
Kiper yang maju. Woi.
That tackle was certainly sturdy.
Maju, guys.
Oh, well measured. It's a shade optimistic. And the counter is on. Always onto this. And the finish!
Aduh, hampir aja guys.
Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be visited this. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Oh, good ball! Chance for a shot!
It's a move.
In for the pieces! Oh, that was close. No way through. Looking for the run. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bobolan nyesek banget itu. Waduh, pakai kaki.
There's the header. And that's caused a worry or two. Tries to
Ayo,
play it through.
ayo, please goal.
Face to face with the... He's had it!
Goal.
They did it! And surely that's the
Yeah, he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered. He got it right.
Kemenangan. Hampir aja offset ya. Mantap. Gitu dong. Udah kalau bisa menang loh.
Indonesia. And the referee brings it to a close. So the winners
Oke
finish
guys,
the victory.
pertandingan timnas Indonesia melawan Timor Leste dimenangkan oleh timnas Indonesia dengan skor 4-0 ya guys ya. Di babak yang pertama Indonesia unggul cepat melalui 2 gol dari Putu Ekayana selaku kapten timnas Indonesia, dan di gol penutup dicetak oleh Dava melalui gol salto ya guys ya. Selama babak kedua Indonesia tidak mampu mencetak 1 gol pun ya guys ya, dan pertandingan ditutup dengan skor 4-0 ya guys ya. Next pertandingan akan melawan timnas Malaysia. Oke, terima kasih banyak. Sampai jumpa lagi di live berikutnya.